Hi there, welcome back. Today we are talking about how to tell the difference between what you truly are, your life experiences, and who you choose to be today and from here on. How do we do that? Yes, it's true that most of us have experienced some situations during our life that have left a negative impression within our minds, within our bodies at a cellular level. But it's also true that the fact that you're here today, that I'm here today, is a testament to the idea that we must have experienced positive, enjoyable moments in our life too. So then, how come today you or other people may be perceiving themselves and other people and their life through a distorted lens, through a distorted mindset that tends to generalize every situation or most situations and events as a negative experience, or with a bitter attitude, or with a sense of the glass is half full as opposed to, or the glass is half empty as opposed to the glass is half full. How come? So we don't need to continue to live our life solely by seeing our life as the accumulation of all of those negative, painful experiences. We actually have a choice. But could it be that when we are looking at life through a negative perspective, through the mindset of our painful experiences, could it be that maybe you, me, other people, actually want to be alive physically in that body, but you also want to feel alive, but you don't know how to begin to think and to feel and to experience life in that way? Because your mind may be methodically now. It has a certain dynamic. It has gotten used to perceiving life through that perception. Now the brain has a path. It has created a path that is basically a habit, becomes a habit of looking at yourself, others, and any situation or experience in the present, or when you think about the future, with that negative tone, that baggage full of pain that we're carrying from the past. So what can we do instead? Instead, we can first acknowledge what are some of the positive experiences that we have lived. Okay? And take those positive experiences to remember what we truly are. What is that natural childhood sense of wonder that we were born with? What is that spirit, that life force within you that allowed you to have fun as a child, that allowed you to have fun as an adolescent, or as a young adult, or as an adult, or now? We can focus on that first. And if you start to add those experiences up, you will realize how many, indeed, of those experiences, those fun experiences, you have enjoyed. Yes, you may be saying, that's really hard for me to do because I had a very painful childhood. or adolescence, or my relationships have been such a challenge. And although that may be true, it doesn't mean that you need to live with that level of pain for the rest of your life. Forgiveness is also one of the windows to begin to actually know the difference between what you truly are, your life experiences, and who you choose to be today. And when I speak about forgiveness, it doesn't mean deny. It doesn't mean deny what you lived. On the contrary, it means truly acknowledge the pain that you experienced. Because by doing so, you are validating, you are affirming that you are a human being who feels. You don't only feel joy and happiness and laughter, okay? And anticipation. You also feel pain. And when that pain is not acknowledged, then it builds up and it has to come out some way. After all, what is pain? If right now you were to get a speck in one of your eyes, an eyelash, a simple thing as an eyelash in one of your eyes, what happens? You're going to close your eyes. You're going to be trying, your tears are going to be naturally trying to shed that eyelash from your eyes because you want to get back to a point of comfort, right? So the discomfort of that eyelash in your eye is telling you, you need to do something. This is not the way it's supposed to be. So likewise, not only do we need to acknowledge pain at a physical level to be able to protect our body, to heal our body, to keep ourselves safe and live a sustainable life, but we also need to acknowledge pain at a mental, emotional, spiritual, physical level. And when I speak about spiritual, I mean that spirit that you were born with, that natural energy, that life force within you that allows you to move your fingers, allows you to blink, allows you to think, allows you to feel. That energy within you, that is what you truly are in that body, with that mind, with those emotions that perhaps you have been denying, and with the choices that you make. So forgiving, acknowledging first the painful experiences that you have lived, and then being able to, if you caused those experiences, that pain, to own it. If someone else caused it and they are either not around you anymore, and they are not able to ask for forgiveness or to provide reparation, or they don't even know where to begin, for you to then say, I refuse to let that person's ignorance, because obviously someone that inflicts pain upon others, in that moment, they don't know any better. And if they think they know, they're not choosing to do the right thing. And that in itself is an act of lack of knowledge or ignorance. So to be able to forgive that person's ignorance, their actions that inflicted physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual pain upon you, and to release that so that you can move forward. And if it happens to be the case that you learned from others how to inflict pain upon yourself or upon others, to realize today, once and for all, that that's not what you are. When you were inflicting pain upon yourself or upon others, you were behaving based on the socialization or the experiences that you lived that were based on lack of knowledge. And you learn from that, and that's how you have been coping, and that's how you have been behaving, thereby causing pain upon yourself and upon others. So at this time, you are looking to actually understand your true sense of being, your true humanity, to understand the life force, the spirit, the energy that you are. And from that perspective, to be able to then say, oh, now I can see, now I understand that the experiences that I lived, negative or positive, are truly not what this one is. It is actually the experiences that I live were the actions, the socialization, the behaviors combined from other people and my behaviors. But that is not what I truly am. You need to be able to make that separation. And when you are able to see and actually mentally make that separation, know what you are, then you can see that your life experiences, positive or negative, affected you, and that you can now choose which of those experiences you are going to use to choose who you want to be, who you choose to be, and how you're going to live your life. As a result of that, you can then be present. You can then have a clear, balanced, and focused mind so that you can decide, I'm going to be here now. I'm choosing to live now. And yes, that behavior, I choose not to behave in that manner. That mindset to think of myself and of others only as those labels that were imposed upon me or upon others, no, I release that. That grudge, that resentment, that guilt that I've been carrying around, I don't need that to be able to live my life today. I'm choosing to forgive and to release those behaviors, those actions that caused us so much pain. And from now on, I'm choosing to live a life based on what I learned from those negative experiences, those painful experiences, but also not to forget the beautiful, the precious energy, that spirit that I was born with, that I still have, that I am today, and to live my life guided by that energy and that spirit, and to be able to choose clearly, not to react, but to choose to be this one, that one, and as such, to be able to enjoy your life. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you the next time. Like us, follow us, and subscribe.